So this week we're going to be focusing in on complete sentences and understanding what a complete sentence and a thought is. A group of words that expresses a complete thought by itself. Every sentence has two parts: a subject, the main word or words that tell whom or what the sentence is about, and then also a predicate, the main word or words that tell what the subject just is or does. Okay, so I want to look at a few examples, and you'll notice that I have the subject circled in red and I have the predicate underlined. These are complete thoughts. If one is missing, it doesn't make sense by itself, so therefore it is not a complete thought. For example, if all I said was the students, you would be like, the students what? I'd have to say the students did something, and in this case, the students researched gravity. Likewise, if I said research gravity, who did that? I couldn't just say research gravity. You'd be like, well, who is doing that? And in this case, it would be the students. So I'm going to read each statement and each complete thought and looking at the subject, the complete subject, and then the complete predicate. You're going to have the opportunity to do this on your own as well, but I wanted to give you some good examples. Number 2, Butch found a website about natural resources. Who found a website about natural resources? Butch. What did Butch do? He found a website about natural resources. Yep, check, complete thought. It has a subject and a predicate. Number 3, the teacher read the research reports. What did the teacher do? The teacher read the research reports. Who read the research reports? The teacher. Okay, starting to get the idea, I hope. Okay, Katie raised her hand. Well, if it just said raised her hand, you would be like, well, who raised their hand? So we have to have a subject and a predicate to make a complete thought stand alone. Number 5, the class had lots of ideas for the project. What did the class do? Had lots of ideas for the project. Who had lots of ideas for the project? The class. Together, it's a complete thought. If something was missing, for example, I wouldn't say the class lots of ideas for the project. It has to be a complete thought, a complete predicate, and a complete subject. Everyone in the class clapped at Alice's example. What did everyone do? They clapped at Alice's example. Who clapped at Alice's example? Everyone in the class. Okay, so I'm going to be giving you some fragments. That means some sentences that are not actual sentences, they're called fragments. That means they're part of a sentence and they're missing something, and you're going to identify whether it's just a plain fragment, whether it's a complete thought, or sometimes we can run sentences together without putting the right punctuation. So if that's the case, you might get a run-on sentence where two sentences are ran together without the correct punctuation. Okay, good luck. I know you guys can do it, and I know we can write and speak in complete sentences.